Hi everyone, welcome to the second part of this two-part video series on how to code a custom post grid in WordPress. In this video we will bring our HTML CSS structure which we created in part 1 into WordPress. Here is our starting point. This is how the theme looks out of the box. It's a 2017 theme that ships with WordPress. For content I imported theme unit test data, a collection of data that you can import when you are developing your theme. Heading to the dashboard, settings, reading. Home page is set to static page and posts are assigned to a page called the blog page, which is visible in the menu on the front end. And here is how the theme displays posts by default. To modify this theme, first thing is to create a child theme. That way, if the parent theme receives updates, child theme will still preserve all the changes you made. The easiest way to create a child theme is to install a dedicated plugin that creates necessary file structure for you, and then after you're done with creating a child theme, you can remove the plugin. Let's go to dashboard, plugins, add new, search for child theme generator, click install now, activate and create new child theme. Click finish. And we can check now in appearance, themes, new theme is created, we can activate it here. Visit site. As we can see, nothing has changed in the front end since we haven't done anything to the theme yet. Now that we have our child theme ready, we can cd into our child theme directory and create a new template file. We need to create a new file called home.php. The template file home.php is used to render the blog post index. I'll open this file in my text editor and I'll paste the HTML structure here. And I will also do this for our style.css file. I'll paste all the styles we created for our static page. So here is our style.css file. Now that we have everything, the main focus will be on template file home.php. We need to replace those placeholders like this. Background image has to be pulled from the database, and also titles and date. We will replace those with PHP code. Now let's see, did WordPress registered our newly created template file. Our home.php template is working, but there is no menu, header or footer. Let's fix this now. I'm going to open PHP tags and I'm going to use WordPress function getHeader. header is showing now, but we still don't have admin menu bar and we don't have a footer. So back to the code. I'll copy this, paste it here, and I'll change get header to WordPress function get footer. See what we have. And now it's working. We have admin bar, we have footer. Now let's implement our WordPress loop. I'll start after the PostGrid main container division. I'll open PHP tags here and I'll start typing if have posts while have hosts the post. Close the loop, and also down I will close the while loop. And I'll also have to close the if condition. Okay, we have the loop working, no errors. Let's continue working on the image thumbnail. I'm back in my text editor. As you can see, I fixed indentation and added some space to improve readability. For image thumbnail, we first have to add an if clause to check if there is an image thumbnail associated with the post, and if there is an image, I'll assign its URL to variable. Let's do this now. So after the loop, I'll start adding PHP code, opening the PHP tags. First I'll start with the comment so we know what it is. Check if post is present and open the if clause. If has post thumbnail. This is WordPress function. You can check this on WordPress codex. Now that we have the full URL of the location of the image thumbnail, we can close the PHP tags and save this. See what we have here. No errors. We can proceed. Let's delete everything inside these brackets so we can replace this with actual PHP code. I'll open the PHP tags and close them so I don't forget. So again here, call the function if has post thumbnail if it's true, then echo save and see what we have. Okay, now this is pulling from the database. We see the actual images. Now let's replace this category text with actual text, actual category from the database. I'll open the PHP tags here also. And the function for this is the category. And since we can have more than one category associated with the post, I will include a separator, comma and space. Let's see this. Okay, it's showing, but we have to style it later with CSS. Back to the code. Next in line is the title. Let's also change this instead of this placeholder. Change this with actual title. The title has to be linked, so let's open href tag. Inside I'll open PHP tags, close them, and here also I'll open PHP tags for the actual text of the title. So here the permalink is the function we need. And for the title, it's the title function. Let's check this out. Now we have actual title and we can see the link. What else we have to change? We have to change this date and category repeated again. So let's delete this. The time is the function we need, and the format is like this. You can check this on PHP official documentation or on Codex also, if you need some other format of the date. And then the separator. The category again. And this is also working perfectly. We have date displaying, category again. We also have some issues with this. Space in between the title and the date is increased. We have to fix that with CSS. And also div wrapper is missing. We have to incorporate this with the theme. So let's go back to the CSS. Now we are done with this PHP template. Let's go back to our CSS style and we will continue editing here. First, let's fix the gray text over the image thumbnail. Now that we have anchor tag, let's create a new CSS style for this. So this is in the post thumbnail container class, and we have a CSS class for p tags. Let's go down, and I'll add it here. I'll choose the white color. Refresh, and this is working now. And let's fix another problem. This text is not perfectly centered. It goes a little bit up. So let's see what we can do about that. Let me see what class this is. This is the p tag, post thumbnail container p, and it has a margin on the bottom. Let's fix this. I'll set the new value to 0. And this looks perfectly centered. (118 pixels). And 118 pixels perfectly. So let's fix this. This also has some kind of margin also. So this is the post title styling for the paragraph. Let's go and fix this. Let's go for 5 pixels. Okay, this looks much better. And this needs to be put in some kind of wrapper. I don't know which class is wrapper for this theme, so let's go to this page and click inspect. The green one is the page wrapper. Click. And the class is wrap. So let's go out of this page, back to blog page, and we will have to go back to our template file. I'll put it here on the top. So let's type and let's close this div. Okay, this is now centered. It is inside the wrapper. Let's click on the post to see how it displays. We have a large image here. Let's see what class does it belong to. This is the class single featured image header. Let's remove this class from the post so the image does not display. So I'll add a new class. Set it display to none. Refresh. And now it's not displaying. Back to the blog page. Now while we are here, let's see the responsiveness of the blog page. Let's see when the page will break. So 959. Okay, we want to have this centered when the page break happens. Back to the code. I'll add media queries down here at the very bottom of the page. I'll target post grid main container. And I will center it. Close the post grid main container class and close the media query. Refresh. Now we have this center. Let's go for smaller screen. Looks good. Let me maximize. Now we have our custom post grid finished. If you found this video helpful, leave a like and subscribe. Also, if you have any questions regarding this video, feel free to write them in the comments section. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.